What's going on? It's your boy Cool with Cool Kicks. Back for another video, guys. Thank you so much for joining. We are here to do a comparison of Nike's budget signature sneakers, you guys. These are Nike's 3 cheapest signature basketball sneakers. This is Giannis Antetokounmpo's Zoom Freak 1s. This is the All Bros colorway. This was the first colorway that came out. This is Paul George's PG4s. This is the Gatorade colorway. This is the first colorway of that. And these are Kyrie Irving's Kyrie 6. And this is the Preheat LA colorway. Alright, so this is a casual sneaker review. I might throw in some of my impressions on how they feel on the court and whatnot. But to be really honest with you, I haven't really hooped in any of these. I have worn them extensively when I've been out, and I have put miles and miles and miles on them while I'm at the office or while I'm going out to sneaker places and stuff like that. So I have worn these quite extensively. Since we are doing a budget sneaker comparison, let's start with the price. The PG4s, these do start at about $110. They start at $110 for the regular colorways. I believe this was, I think this is the most limited colorway to my knowledge. But yeah, I believe these go for $120. That's how much I got these for. The Zoom Freaks, these are the most budget sneakers I think that Nike does have. When they first started, they went for $120, which is a little bit more expensive than these. But right now, you can find these for hella cheap. These are the oldest sneakers in this lineup. So you can actually find these for hella cheap. I've seen these for under $70 on some of the websites. Not this colorway. This colorway is sold out. Then we got the most expensive out of the budget sneakers. These went for $140. I believe the regular colorways of these do go for $130. But this was super limited. The resale on these are just nuts right now. But yeah, these are the most expensive pair up here. Let's go through some of the background on some of these sneakers. The Greek Freaks, these are the Zoom Freak 1s. So this is Giannis's first pair of sneakers, and probably why it is one of the cheapest ones. This is the first colorway of his pair of sneakers. He does have quite a few colorways. I'll kind of show you guys right here in the corner the different colorways and whatnot. But I think these and the Soul Glow, I think these and the Soul Glow have to be my favorite. I'm gonna be honest with you, if this virus thing didn't hit, I probably would pick up a pair of Soul Glows, because I did see those for like $70-something on the Nike website. But right now, times is tough, so we're sticking with what we got. The PG4s, obviously this is Paul George 4th generation shoes. These are, I think, my favorite versions of them, because I haven't been a fan of the PG1s, the PG2s, the PG2.5s, and PG3s. I wasn't a fan of any of those. The only ones I really did like were the PlayStation version of the PG2.5. But these, like every one of them, like I've been wondering if I should cop. You might be able to find decent deals on these right now. Obviously, you're not going to find this colorway, but you will find a few of the other ones. He has quite a few colorways of these. It seems like PG already has as many colorways as Greek Freak does, even though these are newer. And it does look like he's going to come out with quite a few more colorways as well. The Kyrie 4s, these have definitely got the most colorways out of everything. And these also are the most expensive out of all of these. These start at $130. They've been kind of going up every year. And this is the 6th generation of the Kyries, so they have been moving up. I think $10 every 2 years they've moved up. These are up to $130 now, because I think the first one started at $110, I believe. But yeah, these they have a crazy number of colorways. I think they started this silhouette off with 12 different colorways, and then they've come out with at least, I want to say at least 10 more. So they're probably close around 20 different colorways of these. Big hit or miss. I'm a fan of some of them. I'm not a fan of all of them. But this specific one, the LA Preheat, huge fan. Huge fan. I don't know if it's a new Nike basketball thing, but all of these fit hella tight. These two specifically, I usually wear a size 10, 10 and a half. In the Lebrons, I wear a size 10. In the Kobe's, I think I do a 10, 10 and a half. Some of the Jordans, I switch between 10 and 10 and a half depending on which retro it is. I have one pair of the Why Not silhouette, and I wear 10 of those. So usually I'm very 10 or 10 and a half. These I had to get an 11, and both of them are kind of tight in 11. This is actually super tight even in 11, and this is tight but not uncomfortable. Actually, I don't think either of these are comfortable, but this is tight. This is a little bit less tight, and then this I'm able to wear 10 and a half. And 10 and a half I had to break them in because there is quite a lot of padding in this one, so I did have to wear them a little bit for it to fit right. Originally, when I did get the 10 and a half, I thought they wouldn't fit right. I thought they were too small, but now that I've had them for what 6 or 7 months or whatever, now they do fit just right. All right, there's a few different things when we look at sneakers, especially when we compare sneakers. We compare the comfort, which comprises of the upper as well as the cushioning, and then another important thing that we do is we look at the looks of each shoe, and that is subjective, and also the quality of materials. That's one of the most important things as well. It is interesting to see the different design cues because it's very obvious that each of the players had certain things in mind that they really wanted. All right, these pair of sneakers do seem like they are the most minimalistic. Even on the upper, it's a very simple design. There's very little cushioning on top. There's a little bit of cushioning on the back part right here behind the heel, but there's very little cushioning on the tongue as well as on the sides. It's very well put together. Like there's very little damage on it, especially on the upper portion. Not bad. All right, so the PGs, a lot more complicated upper. It does have a lot of padding. It also is pretty much has 2 layers, pretty much everywhere, just because. I guess all of them do though, because the bottom portion is just a padding. But it is a booty design. It does have a whole lot of padding in the back, all along the heels. It does have a lot of support along the heels as well as on the sides. A lot of padding, just everywhere throughout the entire front. Even the toes, there's a lot of padding on this. In my opinion, these do feel very premium. The upper does give. It is an elastic material, type of material, so it does give a decent amount. Yeah, I do like the fact that on the medial side, the color, it does give you a totally different look than the lateral side. The lateral side's a very clean look, and then the medial side, you can actually, there's a mesh material where you can see the insides. People call them bowling pins. People call them flywire alternatives. They call them all kinds of different stuff. But yeah, this is definitely a unique design. I think it is the most unique out of all of these. And now I'm a huge fan. With the Kyries, everybody says they pretty much copied the Yeezys. But I'm gonna be honest, these do feel like the most premium out of all of these. The material they used. There's a little rubber right here, which might be able to wear out and be able to get a little dirty, because all you guys know, when you get rubber stuff dirty, it's just hella hard to clean. But other than that, the strap feels very sturdy. The entire upper made of a synthetic material in the front, a synthetic nylon type of material, and then in the back, it's the material that actually you can actually see a different picture depending on what angle you see it at, and then the back is totally rubber, super sturdy, like your heel really isn't going anywhere. You also get extra support with the strap as well, so yeah, definitely a premium feel. Let's go with the cushioning. They all had a very different technology behind the cushioning. These are just the most cushy, or the most softest cushioning on any basketball shoe that I've ever tried on. Like, this is they haven't really released what the midsole is made out of. It seems kind of similar to React, but a little tougher. It doesn't seem like Lunarlon though, so it's kind of like an in between a React and a Lunarlon material. Super soft. It doesn't give you as much confidence when you move around, when you play hoops and stuff. It doesn't seem like these give as much confidence when you do lateral movements and stuff like that. But hella comfortable. Yeah, out of any of the Nike basketball sneakers, these are, actually out of any basketball sneakers, these are the most comfortable basketball sneakers I've ever worn. The polar opposite of that is these right here. These are not, there's really not much give on these. These are very hard. I don't know if the front here is a Lunarlon material, but there's no Zoom Air in the forefront. The only Zoom Air is in the heel portion. It is double stacked, but I can't even feel it. So I don't know if it's just my feed or I don't know. But this is hard. I'm not gonna say one's better than the other because especially when you're hooping, some people just like a harder forefront. So it's kind of a matter of opinion. For me, I prefer these, especially since I don't really hoop. I do prefer these just because they do have better cushioning. And then in the middle, we have the Kyries. These do have Zoom Turbo, which is Nike's latest and greatest cushioning system. It is a articulated turbo unit. So it's pretty much a bunch of Zoom Air units connected to each other, so they do have a little bit of movement and stuff. Supposedly this is the creme de la creme of the cushioning with Nike basketball and whatnot. But yeah, these are kind of in between both of these two. Not as cushiony as this, but not as stiff as this. But yeah, feels great, guys. All right, when you talk about the cushioning, you know, obviously these have the best cushioning. These have kind of the least. You can even tell just by looking at the midsole who really valued cushioning versus not cushioning, because the PGs, the cushioning is just the fattest by far. I want to say it's almost twice as thick as these two. So it's a hella interesting. Hella interesting. An interesting thing out of all of these is that these are very minimalistic, so you feel like you are kind of walking on the ground. They're very low to the ground. They give you a feel of like you're not really wearing much, especially since the cushioning isn't there. These, you definitely ride a lot higher. You definitely feel a lot higher in these because of the cushioning. You do get, you know, a good, what, 1.5 inches of cushioning and whatnot. Close? Yeah, 1.5 inches in the back, almost a little over 1 inch on the front. So you do feel the cushioning, so you do ride a lot higher. These also, you do feel pretty high in these. For some reason, when I wore these, I really felt like they were high, but I had this and this on one foot and this on the other foot, and they both seem to feel pretty similar. But when I wore these, I never really noticed. I don't know if it's in my head or what. But yeah, thought that was interesting. All right, let's look at the build quality, guys. The build quality, the upper and the lower, I'm gonna be honest, the build quality does look good. It does seem good because it doesn't look like anything's gonna tear apart. It's so simple that it's very easy to make durable. So I think I was gonna say the build quality is kind of low because it doesn't feel premium, but it's gonna last forever. So the build quality, I guess, there's really no knock on that. These, the build quality, I believe, seems very good. The materials seem very premium. The padding and stuff like that, it really does look like they put a lot of effort into things, and it really does seem like a premium product. I don't think I'm going to see any creasing in these or anything like that. I haven't worn them enough to test that quite yet, but yeah, these feel very premium. I think the most, and maybe this makes sense because these are the most expensive by what, 10, 15, or 10 to $20. But these do feel like these are the most premium sneakers out here. They just the material they used, the different materials, the fact that it's like plastic on the side. Some of them have patent leather right here. Some of them have buck leather, like tumbled buck leather. The fact that you can get this in so many materials too, I think that also adds to the premiumness and whatnot, because there's a pair of shoes for everybody. You know, there literally is a pair of shoes for everybody because they have such different designs, different looks, different things about these. But yeah, the construction, the materials, just everything is top notch on this. Amazing. These are just amazing pair of sneakers, you guys. All right, for a casual sneaker perspective, this might be the most important thing, but the looks, you know, it's very interesting because they all have such different looks. Obviously, this is the most simplest design. The Greek Freaks, they just wanted it to be very simple. The upper, the bottom. The only thing that really sticks out is the Nike sound that does go backwards. But these feel very simple, and I don't want to say boring, but they do feel very simple and whatnot. It's obviously a signature. It does have his parents' names right here in the midsole, the medial side of the midsole. Also has his number on the back, has his logo on it. So obviously it is a signature sneaker, but just kind of plain compared to most of the other signature sneakers out there. The look of these PG4s, I am a huge fan. Like, as I mentioned earlier, this is pretty much the first pair of PGs that I've actually been into. This one, I think I'm digging pretty much all of the colorways. There are, I think I want to say like 8 or 9 different colorways. I'm a fan of every one of them. I've actually thought about purchasing quite a few of them for retail, but due to the current situation, yeah, I'm really not copping too many pairs of shoes right now. So I'm a huge fan of this look. I'm gonna be honest, I think it's super unique. The colors, the pop of the colors and everything like that, it's just, it really works for me. And with the Kyries, there's the fact that they have, what, I want to say at least, what, 20, 25 different colorways of this. You're going to find one that fits your style. This one, out of all the preheats, I think is kind of the most plain or the most mundane out of all the preheat colorways, but I'm a huge fan of this. I do like the baby blue with the off-white colorway, cream colorway. I'm a huge fan of that. So subjectively, I think looks are definitely a subjective thing. You know, you are all gonna have your favorite one on the looks department. I'm gonna be honest, I think the Kyries just look the sickest. I think they are the dopest. I think the PGs are a very close second, and then I think the Greek Freaks are the last in that department. But that's just my opinion. You guys are definitely gonna have your opinions. You guys are definitely gonna like what you like. And you know what? If you like these, it's all good. You just wear whatever you like, because that's what I've always been about. Not really about hype. You know, all about, hey, wear whatever you like. Yeah, let me know what you guys think is the dopest pair out of all of these. Is it worth paying a little bit extra, getting these over these and these? Or do you just want to save the money and get these? The fact that these are available for like 70 bucks online right now, I think that's kind of a game changer. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that you get 2 of these, almost 2 of these instead of 1 of these, you know, that kind of changes the game, you guys. So you let me know what you guys think. You let me know in the comment section which one you guys would get, which one you guys would cop. Let me know your favorite colorways in each one of these. And yeah, thanks for joining, guys. That's pretty much about it. Don't forget to hit that like button, help your boy out. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel. I'll definitely be bringing you guys more videos. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Cool with Cool Kicks. We are back for another... Why can't I say this? What the hell? I'm on silent this time so I don't get a bunch of rings. Back area back here has... Whose is that? What the hell? Super premium when you wear them. They don't... God damn it. Not even my fault. It's my girl's